Today is October 9th, 2014, and today was a very test-filled day in computer coding, and when I got there, I started studying for two of my tests. I was studying for computer coding and for my wellness exam, and not really an exam, but more just a test. But, you know, yeah. Then in computer coding, I did the test, and I feel really good about it. And then after that, I started studying for my wellness, I started studying for my wellness test. Then, you know, as I went to algebra, and then I went to get a biscuit, then I went back to algebra, and we took a test. The first paper, we were able to use anything on, like a calculator, but the second part, we weren't. But it was just 2 questions, and I knew how to do them both, I think. So it's okay. After that, I went to, you know, wellness. But right before the test, I got called to do a different test. Remember a few weeks ago when I took the thing, you know, with the half day, and I forgot to take, didn't really forget, but our teacher didn't schedule the time well enough, so we didn't take our science exam. Yeah, I did that today. So I took the science exam, and at first I was like, oh no, I'm not going to be able to go to lunch if I don't do this very quickly, because it's going to take 50 minutes. Because there is a time limit, you know, we had to stay there for that amount of time. If we finished before, we weren't allowed to leave, we had to stay there. So I was like, oh no, we have to be here for 50 minutes, I'm going to be late to lunch. But then I realized, oh, no, I'm going to be late to Bible. And then I was all excited because I was like, yes, I'm going to miss part of a class. And so, yeah, I did the science one. It was impossible. Everybody was like, Mike, well, it's easy because you actually get to see all the charts and stuff. No, that didn't really help. It was still as confusing as any of the other ones would have been. So, yeah, thanks for lying to me, guys. So, after that, I went to Bible and I walked in, and then she had a few pages that we had to do in our worksheet. So I started doing that. I finished 2 or 3 pages of it, and I looked over at my friend, and then he gave me like his earbud, and I was like, what is it? And then he like turned on his phone, and it just had like the Xenoblade Chronicles soundtrack like cover, and I was like, and so I put in the headphones, and we listened to the menu theme. I have no idea what the official name is called. We just call it the menu theme because it plays during the menu, and it's one of the best themes of all time, as I've stated multiple times. Not sure on this channel, but I've stated it multiple times. Everywhere else. Anybody who's my friend knows exactly what I mean. Sorry guys, the Xenoblade music menu theme is some of the best, probably the best menu theme that I've ever heard. Maybe not the best song that I've ever heard in a video game, but it's one of the best. It's one of the greats. Anyway, then after that, he was like, I could do the sleep mode on the 3DS. So then he connected it into that, and while I was doing my work, I just suddenly hear a bunch of like taunts and stuff, because he just went to the sound section and just started doing the voices of a bunch of random characters, like all the different Pokemon assist trophies. Not really assist trophies, the different Pokeballs. You know what I'm talking about. Yeah, and that was hilarious because all of a sudden I was just doing my work and I just hear, I'm really feeling it, and I just kind of look at him and he's just like, and so he just did a bunch of random, you know, voices and stuff. So yeah, that was Bible. Finished 2 or 3 pages. I have the rest to do tonight. I don't have many though, and even if I did, it's not going to take that long. Like, took surprisingly a short amount of time. I guess it's just because usually I like go overboard when I write stuff. Like I write like 2 or 3 sentences worth of stuff when I really don't even need to write one sentence. I just need to like write an answer like 174 years instead of just like, this, and this was 174 years, but before that, all of this, and, you know, I kind of went overboard just because I didn't know exactly how much we were supposed to do, but I just realized we're not supposed to do that much, so I kind of stopped doing that much. And after that, we went to lunch, and today in lunch, I talked to my environmental science teacher, because today was like her lunch duty, cafeteria duty, or whatever it was called. And so we kind of chatted for a while, and then after that, I went to environmental science, continued to write our lab report. Today, she gave us our partner exam thing. Like, she gave us a paper, we examined, or not really examined, we told her how well the other partner worked and how much we worked, and then after that we went home, played a little bit of Smash Brothers as I went and got a drink. Not bad. I got a pumpkin spice frappuccino because it's only here in fall, and I gotta make the most of the fall time. I love fall. I just love everything about fall, but winter's even better, and I love everything about winter, and it's just the best 2 seasons of the year. The best half of the year is this half. I'm glad it's finally here. Anyway, thank you all for watching. That was it today. Today was more of a quicker episode just because, I don't know, I'm home alone, so I can be louder, and then that means I have more energy, which means that I can talk more in one period of time. So yeah, that was today. Thank you all for watching. I will see you all tomorrow. Tomorrow is the Friday before fall break. So tomorrow's gonna be the last episode for a week. Then that Monday, after next week, we'll be picking back up. So yeah, hard to believe that we're almost over with 9 weeks already. Time really does fly.